What's up everybody, welcome back to Men in the Making. My name is Max, and today I'm going to be talking about something that's a little difficult to discuss. I'm going to talk to you about how to debate properly. Now what I'm about to tell you can apply to pretty much any subject you can set your mind to, but today I'm going to present you with the information with something that I hold near and dear to my heart, Star Wars. Because let's face it, trying to present the information about this, trying to talk about religion or politics is pretty much just a flame war waiting to happen. Now this entire video is going to hinge off this argument that I'm presenting right now. I like the Star Wars prequels. That isn't to say that I think they're better than the original trilogy. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that as movies, I think they do a good job of offering at least some entertainment and even some interesting characters. Now after presenting that argument, a certain Star Wars purist might say,
well, the only real Star Wars movies are the original trilogy, so your argument is obviously wrong.
Now most people would define debating as that format I just mentioned. I believe in this, but you believe in that, so clearly you are wrong. But Art of Manliness explicitly states that that is not the proper way to debate, and that really isn't debating at all. So today I'm going to teach you how to debate properly in 3 easy steps. Step 1 is to acknowledge the arguments of the opposition. This is probably the most important aspect of debating, no matter what the subject is. The entire point of a debate is to keep an open mind and to be willing to hear out another person's opinions. For example, I say I like the Star Wars prequels. Someone who knows how to debate properly would probably ask me, well, I personally like the original trilogy better, but what is it about the prequels that makes you like them so much? Now that is a perfectly valid response, and it shows that the other person is willing to hear you out, that they're willing to listen to your opinions. And after I present my case, I could ask them, now that's just my take on it. What is it about the prequels that makes you hate them so much? Now you have a proper debate going. Number 2 is agree with points, but not the argument. Now at any point during your debate, you or the person you're debating may actually bring up a point that you both agree with, and that is perfectly fine. For example, the opposition to my argument might ask me, you really expect me to believe that the origin of one of the greatest cinematic villains of all time is embodied in some whiny space brat? To which I would respond, yeah, that is a good point. I was actually pretty disappointed about that too. Now you both agree on just that one point, but does that mean you automatically agree with the other person's entire argument? No, of course not. It just shows that you have found common ground on one specific point in the other person's argument, and that's perfectly fine. Again, the whole point of a debate is to gain insight on another person's opinions. If you're able to find a common ground on another person's opinions, that really shows that you're willing to hear them out. Now the third and final step is really simple. Just stick to the facts. Now obviously there will be a lot of opinions thrown out during a debate. That's kind of what a debate is. But it's also really important to acknowledge that there are facts that really can't be argued or debated against. It's kind of like what I mentioned earlier about agreeing with points but not the argument. Trying to find common ground on both of your arguments. Actually throwing out some facts, like how Ewan McGregor did a fantastic job as Obi-Wan Kenobi even with such poor directing and writing, can really help you find common ground in a debate where things can actually get pretty heated. If things get heated, it's just really nice to find common ground like that. So in summation, the 3 steps to debating properly. 1. Acknowledge the points of the opposition. 2. Agree with points but not the argument. And 3. Stick to the facts. These 3 things will help so much in any debate you have in your future, whether it's for school or whether you're going into a job that involves debating or anything of the sort. These 3 steps will really help you in that department. So that's it for now, guys. I'm actually pretty curious. Do you like the Star Wars prequels or do you not? And if you don't, why do you not like them? Why do you think the original trilogy is so much better? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below, and also tell me what other subjects you'd like to hear me talk about on the channel. Be sure to also follow all my social media like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of those will be in the description below. And until next time, this is Max from Men in the Making, signing out.